guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this is the September update, and I have so many new blooms and so many growths that I would like to share with you. And I want to get started with this beauty right in front of me. So if I had to give a prize for the most beautiful orchid once a month, she will take it. This is just an amazing orchid. This is a Multasia Dark Star, the Orchid Works, and as you can see, she is perfect. Now, this is not a fragrant orchid, but her colors and her shape, everything about her make up for her not being fragrant. She is just so beautiful. I got her with Carmela Orchids, and this is the first time that she blooms for me. And she is a twice a year bloomer. She also produces 1 to 3 flowers per spike, and I got 2. And like I said, this is the first bloom that I get from her, and I am just so in love. She is my featured orchid this month. And you know, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna get one orchid out of my collection that I wanna feature once a month because she just takes my breath away. And I will, I will talk about her and I will feature her right at the beginning of my updates. Anyways, moving right along, this one is also a very unique orchid. I just got her. I wasn't able to feature her in my my last haul because I purchased her after the fact. So I'm gonna feature her here. So this is a beautiful Vanda, very fragrant, very similar in fragrance to the Mimi Palmer. If I were to describe her fragrance, I would say somewhere between jasmine and a grape candy. You know, I don't know. It just smells delicious. So her name is the Vanda Po Chang, and Banjang Orchids are the originators of it. They created this Vanda, as far as I know. Only they sell this Vanda right here. So I thought, you know, it was very pretty, but really the fragrance was what got me. It is just so amazing. I think I probably paid about $40 for this Vanda, and she is just so pretty. All right, so here is another purchase that I'm so excited to share with you. So this one here is a Neo Stylist Blue Snary Blue Horizon. So she is a cross between a Neo Phoenicia Falcata and a Rhine Coast Stylist. I know that I butchered it, so I'm gonna put her name right at the bottom. So this is a Vanda orchid also. It's been classified as a Vanda. And she is just gorgeous. Look at these roots. Oh, these long roots are to die for. They go all the way down. So this is the first time that I ever get a Neo Stylist type of orchid, and I think it's so cute. Look at those little leaves. It's like a miniature Vanda with miniature flowers that the fragrance is just to die for. So this is her tag. So it's a Neo Stylist Blue Snary Blue Horizon. And I just think that it is so beautiful. This one was also purchased at Banjang. Take a look at these beautiful flowers. Just amazing. And I wish you guys could smell her. So the Neo Phoenicia Falcata has a scent at night. And this one here has actually the fragrance is in the morning. Or like in the daytime, not at night, like the Neo Phoenicia Falcata. And I want to add the Neo Phoenicia Falcata to my collection. But this is something like it. This is a hybrid, and I love it. So take a good look at her, and she is one of my new purchases, and I love this orchid. So right here is my orange Vanda in bloom, and she's orange, and she's fallish, and she came right at the best time, which is right during fall. So she's one of my sick Vandas that I've been treating with, you know, I've been giving her some fungicides and all, and I've been treating her, and look, she gave me a flower spike and she gave me these beautiful orange blooms. I unfortunately do not have a tag for her. I've had her for a while now, but she's also very pretty. And here on top of my table, I'm going to show you what I have in bud. But first I'm going to start with this here. So I found this on the ground. It fell off of my tree, and it is a dendrobium full of keikis. And I have some canes here, and look, let me just give you a closer look to her. So these canes fell off. I guess they got knocked off by one of the palms out there. And I am just gonna attach her on my palm. I'm not sure whether to remove these keikis from her. What do you guys think? Should I remove it and then just attach the keikis, or should I just attach it like that with a cane? Not sure what to do. So if you want to give me some advice, just comment down below. So there you go. Those are some new keikis also, and these are my seedling cattleyas. All right, so on to my flower spikes that are in bloom. Look at how pretty. Now this is my Alicera Pacific Nova, and this is going to be the second time that she blooms for me. Here's her tag. The Alicera Pacific Nova Butterbud is her name. And I'll put some pictures so you can see what she looks like when she's in bloom. And she should bloom for me for the October update. So I will definitely follow up and show you her blooms when I do the October update. All right, so here we have another one in bud, and I'm actually looking, and there are 3 flower spikes on her. So this is the Blanca Marfich Select. I got her in March. She was in full bloom when I got her, and now it's 6 months later, and she is in bud again. This is her tag. She's a Blanca Marfich Select. She's an Oncidium. And I am going to put some pictures of her, some that I posted on my Instagram page, so you can see what she looks like when she's bloomed. And this is another one that 6 months later, she's bloomed for me again. And she will also be ready for October. I am going to have so many beautiful blooms in October that I can't even wait. All right, so these buds here belong to my Zygo, and I am so excited that she's reblooming for me. So this one here, I had to repot after her blooms, expired last April, and she's been doing phenomenal. I repotted her in some sphagnum moss, and she's been so happy ever since that, look, she's given me 3 beautiful flowers. So this is her tag right here. She is a Zygolum Rain Clown. And here on my left is the picture I posted on Instagram when I got her. This orchid is beautiful. It is fragrant. The colors are gorgeous, and she is just a beautiful, beautiful orchid. So it's going to be a very hard October when I have to choose to see which is my featured orchid, since I'm going to start doing that now. Because under my patio, I am just going to have beautiful, beautiful blooms to share with you guys. Right, so before I go into my yard, let me show you my other dendrobiums that are in bud and are about to bloom for me. So I've got 3 of them, and most of my dendrobiums did end up on my palms since the last update. This is what I have left, about 20% of what I had under my patio. I've come to the realization that my dendrobiums love to be attached to my palms. So these here I will keep until I get a few blooms from them, and then I will attach them on my palms. Maybe by, I don't know, maybe by December or so they'll be back on my palms. And that's it, guys. I am going to go now to my yard and show you what's in bloom out there. All right, so now we're here outside where my palm trees are. And this one is the Aranda J-Rack Blue. And look at how beautiful she is. So I got 2 of these Arandas, and this is the second one that has bloomed for me. And she's just gorgeous. I got them in bloom, and this is the second time they bloom since May. And I still have those dendrobiums intact. So right here is my Oncidium Sherry Baby, and I love these growths. Look at this. I have 2 new growths on her. She's doing so good. I have the slow release on it, and she loves being attached to my palm. Now this Sherry Baby does get water on a daily basis. Up here are some new attached dendrobiums, and everything is just growing so nicely. Right here is my Emma Bonaventure, which is also in bloom again. And let's see, my Renanthera, and another dendrobium. All right, so my last update, this dendrobium was in bud, and she's bloomed for me. She's gorgeous. Very similar to the other dendrobium that I featured in my August update, but she's a little bit smaller, and these are her blooms. She's so pretty. I have no tag for her. And I do detect a little bit of a fragrance on her. I can't tell you what it smells like, but it does smell like something. It smells like something. It's just not very strong, but it does have a little bit of a fragrance. And she is so pretty. Those beautiful purple colors are just amazing. Let's see what else I've got. So these are some of the dendrobiums that I attached. That's a dendrobium Sherry Abe, and she's got new growths on her, and she's got new roots. So I am really happy that I put the slow release on these orchids. I think they like it. I'm getting many roots and I'm getting many new growths. My Phalaenopsis are still in bloom. These are my minis and they just keep budding for me and blooming out for me, which is wonderful. And these will probably keep going until, look at this one. These will probably keep going, I swear, to like December. It's like nonstop. Every time I look, there's another spike and more buds. And they just don't stop. I love it. And then up here, I have another dendrobium attached. All right, guys, so this is it. I hope you enjoyed this update. This was a September update. And, you know, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all of your comments and all of your support. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.